What's up, guys? Carter, Declan. We're gonna give this a good old college try here. It's not off to a strong start. My CPU usage is pretty damn high, and we have not even started to actually play the game yet, so that's a bad sign. But we're gonna give it a shot. Somebody left the Discord. How is quarantine going, my friends? I hate this camera, dude. I just want to get back to my old setup. Why did my computer have to break literally the day of the quarantine start? Like, why did my computer, for no related reason at all, have to also die on the exact same day of the start of the quarantine? Like, that is incredibly bad luck. Sure do love streaming children of Morta. You have to say the whole thing. You can't just say streaming children, alright? You gotta say the whole thing. Oh my god. My friend named her Animal Crossing village a woo. Connor, she's sick. What's up, sheep? Yeah, I'm really nervous. This is the first like game we've tried to stream with this temporary computer parts. I don't think the computer can handle it. I'm trying to stream it on the smaller monitor, the lower resolution monitor. This whole setup is not ideal. I hate streaming with the blank wall. I'm gonna say that every single stream. The blank wall triggers me. For real. As soon as I started this stream, it was like dropped frames, dropped frames, dropped frames. It's not a good start. YouTube is sending me the error message too. Sometimes if like one of the things is sending me an error message, I'm like, uh-oh. Or like I'll ignore it. I'm not like, uh-oh, I'm like, I don't care. But like when both of them are sending you error messages, that's a bad sign. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello. Nobody's responded to anything. Can you guys, how's the stream? Sorry, I couldn't make it yesterday. No worries. I meant to reply to your comment, man. Sorry, I forgot. I saw it when I woke up this morning and forgot to get back to it when I sit down at the computer. It's no worries, man. How is the stream right now? Does it seem okay? Does it seem like it's working? His audio is synced up to my mouth. Not dropping frames. We haven't really done anything yet. I haven't even, there we go. I haven't even pulled it up yet. I'm gonna go for it, dude. I'm gonna see how this does. I don't have a lot of hope, but if it doesn't work, I'll probably end the stream and switch to playing some Isaac. Because, you know, then the Nintendo Switch can run the game and the computer can just worry about streaming. It's not a good start, but this game's already kind of like a little laggy beforehand. The plus side to all of this is that as of hopefully Monday, as long as the shipping date doesn't lie to me, we're gonna have a sick, nasty new stream computer that's literally like twice as powerful. I'm upgrading everything except the graphics card because graphics cards are a giant scam and they're way too fucking expensive. But I'm upgrading. The CPU will be twice as good, the RAM will be twice as good, the motherboard will be twice as good. It's good so far? Cool. Good to hear.
Joey,
so it's gonna be sick once it happens. We just gotta make it to Monday.
But as happens with some young men there,
I'm very excited for the new setup though.
Rivalry was already
I keep forgetting too. I need to call my apartment complex. I'm basically just gonna call them and be like, look, I'm hanging all the shit back up on my walls and I'm not taking it back down, all right? You guys have like I think they wanted to paint a second time. I think they were gonna do 2 coats and I think they only did 1. I'm going for it. A beefy boy, who, them on screen or me on screen? Yeah, that's you know, I've been working out, chat. I wouldn't say I'm beefy though. I'm looking pretty great though. I'm really happy with my progress as far as working out goes. Honestly, chat, if you're looking for a simple at-home workout routine, the simplest thing to do is just start working out at home once a day, every day.
Mourning the loss of their grandma. They had to
oh yeah, grandma died last time, I forgot.
2 more spirits of Rhea needed to be freed and brought to the safety of their home.
I can tell everybody hates the stream setup with no background because the view numbers have been shit since I came back. I get it, guys. It's cool. You only come down for the lights. I get it.
Maybe he could shed
Me too.
some more light on the nature of the corruption and the mountain god.
Aaron is swole now, super swole. You know it, chat. I'm fucking ripped, chat. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we did last time we beat this area on like our second try. We had Grandma die. We beat that portion of the game. We have all the characters unlocked now. Lucy's already level 9. She's already fatigued. John, Kevin, Mark. Yeah, I mean, the ranged characters are definitely the best. At least the easiest. I don't know if best is like the proper word. These other characters seem fun. I think this character is supposed to be really good if you level him up a wee bit. If you get him up into like, you know, what it needs to be. The apartment doesn't let you hang stuff up, just knock the hose down. The house down? Yeah, it should. Well, I mean, obviously they used to let me hang stuff up. It's just that I had to take it all down for renovations. Renovations were supposed to be done this Wednesday, but with the quarantine, now they've been delayed 2 weeks. So I think all they're supposed to do is come back in and finish the carpet and the floors. I need my lights back, if nothing else, dude. I can't keep looking at this plain-ass beige wall. Also, I want to paint this wall. I have blue paint for some of the OG Wigwam stream fans. You may remember, like, I used to have a blue wall in my background. I still have that blue paint. So I was thinking about painting this wall blue. And then putting the lights up on it. Or maybe, like, the back wall blue. Putting the lights up there. How does autocorrect get hose from building? I don't know. I thought you meant house, which still seemed wrong, but I could understand what you meant. It was still, like, a stretch, but I could, like, understand it.
They could only imagine that Anai Raha had
Anaya
fallen to the
Raha.
same fate as Anai Daya.
Anai Daya. Who is coming up with these names?
Companion.
They're like kind of fun to say, also kind of difficult to say. A little tongue tie thing here. Okay, so we got our whip. Got this. We just like unlocked his invincibility. We have credits to spend. Let's do that real quick. Can we buy anything? We need to. Yeah, primary attack fills his armor bar. And the other one is lashes out with a magical whip. The stun duration does seem good. I think short term you have to initially invest in more of the armor bar because this character seems essential to have an armor bar. Increase the range of Mark's primary attacks, allowing him to dash further towards his enemy. That's great. And his rage. This character seems like they need a lot of headroom to like grow, but once you get them going, they seem really good. I wrote a rap. Can you rate my hot bars on my fire mixtape? Absolutely. Call me Anthony Fantano because I'm ready to drop a review score. Oh, like, stop scorpioning me in the butt, dude. I'm off to like a good start here. I don't need you. Your little scorpion butt powers over here. Quite frankly, don't need it, don't want it, don't care for it. I'm streaming early today, chat, because I'm gonna do some stuff with friends later. I'm about to die already, dude. This is insane. Still haven't quite figured out what the hell the game wants me to do with this. A lizard here? Plus, I think we're like disproportionately under-leveled as we just unlocked this character. My other problem is the whip only hits things at like like the apex of its swing, which I do not agree with as a mechanic at all. In fact, I think it's trash, dude. This is legit hot garbage. Why is this a thing? Oh, the emoji. The dabbing emoji. Yeah, I gotta agree. That is some flaming hot garbage, dude. That's like a 7 out of 10 on the Wings of Death from, you know, that show with John, whatever his name is. I say the same when I look in the mirror. Oof. I get a big oof for sheep. You know what's a fun, hard name to say? Hecatonachires? Hecatonachires? Whoa, whoa. You know what's a hard name for me to say? Basically all names out loud. I told you that I called Hermione for like ever. Like that was just what I thought Hermione Granger's name was in Harry Potter. Hermione! Alright, we'll do our basic process of elimination here. Good. Not good. This might kill us. There's a very good chance that this could kill us. Trying to figure out like how often should I be dodging in and out? Maybe this character is only really good on like a co-op type setting. Or maybe you gotta like really, I think my initial theory is correct. I think with enough level ups, get his armor bar really going and get his other upgrade where he can like he's not constantly like sucked into this vortex of enemy attacks. I think you got yourself a pretty good character. Can you get off the buttons? I do not want to accidentally press a button, senor. Thank you, gracias. Shadow dance upon a critical primary attack. That seems interesting. They make fun of a sneezing covering mouth emoji and you call it hot garbage. The dabbing emoji and I won't stand for it. Look, you zoomers. The heroine Hermione. Okay, so it's the last one. Doesn't matter, because we're not gonna survive long enough to see it anyways. Something hit me in the back right now. I cannot afford to be getting whacked in the back right now. This wall out of my way. Dude, this stun duration is an absolute joke, quite frankly. That one. Come on, man. Cut me a break. This is like... not worst case scenario as far as my process of elimination goes, but pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I give it like a 3 out of 10. Come on, man. If I wanted 3 out of 10 BS, I would just play Isaac. Isaac is like 3 out of 10 runs back to back. Although I had a run yesterday that was pretty stellar. It was like Brimstone. I got no damage upgrades though. I did get Brimstone fairly early, and that was enough. And I got Bookworm, so I got Brimstone, Bookworm, and I finished the game with base damage as Judas. But it was still pretty good. Summon 2 runes, okay. Gorging Whip leaves a pool of energy, that sounds pretty good. This is chance for enemies to explode on death, damaging any nearby enemies. That seems a lot better than the very minuscule chance of Kevin showing up. We already leveled up twice? No, we have 2 keys. I was like, there's no way we leveled up twice, dude. That'd be absurd. You know what would be lovely? Health, and literally any health this entire time for a melee-based character that does nothing but get, like, slaughtered in the face with contact damage. But I guess that's a little too much to ask for. Hey, well, I leveled up, so I guess that's like a form of getting health. I need to work on like my combat more. Like, I need to be more graceful, I think. It's a decent item. The goal, I think, more is like when they get clumped up, don't let them clump up around you. Just keep them all on one side of you. Use that, you know, use that dodge move to your advantage a little more. Play smart, you know. Basically, the #1 thing that I'm awful at in all the video games, play smart. So, like, it's just, like, impossible, dude. Like, these guys are literally just, like, doing damage to me. I don't know what else to do. Just punch him in the face a bunch of times. I don't know how I'm alive, quite frankly. Seems absurd. Maybe plants are really farming us, giving us oxygen until we eventually expire and turn into mulch that they can consume. Yeah, I don't think plants have the ability for any, deep strategic, you know, whatever, like that. They're not lizard people, alright? They're not capable of overthrowing the government and using us for, like, farm cattle. They're plants, alright? Alright, you know, they're not mole people, crab people, lizard people. They're none of the secret subservient races that live in the center of the earth, voluntarily farming us up for resources, waiting for their time to overthrow us once their own forms of, you know, economic and, agricultural production become more viable. You know, don't be stupid, dude. Come on. This is the real world we live in. That was the wrong direction. You know, for a whip, you're very one-directional. Very bad whip skills, I must say. Alright, increase the range of Mark's primary attack, allowing him to dash further towards his enemies. I think that sounds good, and we want to unlock his rage for sure. I've been doing challenges. I beat the first one of becoming Guppy on the 3rd floor, and it didn't count it, so I had to redo it in triple shot Brimstone. Dude, triple shot Brimstone is absurd. Please stop being Plantis, you bigot. Quit being a total, sheep, man. No offense, I am sheep. Quit being a metaphorical sheep, alright? The signs are out there. Pay attention to what's happening around you, Kane. Don't be as blind to life as you are at good Isaac skills, alright? Alright, chat? I need you to recognize what's happening in our government a little more than you recognize what's happening with my incredibly amazing and inspiring Isaac skills. Night, I'm gonna die trying to get that fucking health? Is that what's gonna happen? The irony. If this champion would die, life would be a lot easier. Instead, I died. Dude, plants can suck it. Except they can't suck it because they lack the necessary organs involved in sucking it. They suck it so hard they can't even suck it. What, am I supposed to respect that? No. Refuse, dude. I just...
Mary
we're
had
far superior to plants. I don't know what to tell you.
Margaret's books of potion making and recipes before the disaster had struck. She worked through them cautiously and patiently. After all, someone had to follow in Grandma's footsteps and help the family in their efforts.
I mistyped it. If you think about it, aliens invaded the moon on July 20th, 1969. I mean, technically correct. We were aliens to the moon. But also, if you want to just talk about aliens actually invaded the moon in 1832. Everybody knows this. Vikings landed on the moon first, alright? They set up a beacon to contact extraterrestrial life, alright? When they got there, saw the Vikings were gone, they instead chose to contact, that's right, chat, the Russians, alright? And the Russians have a strong alliance with the aliens, alright? That's how they hacked our election.
Even the possibility of having to look his wife in the eye. How could he tell her so terrible a truth? Mark did not know what the truth was, only that something horribly heavy was weighing down his father's spirit. And Mary, oblivious,
oh yeah, you gotta sacrifice our child, that's right.
She would soon bring into the world.
We're not gonna sacrifice a child to the mountain god. Dude, we're gonna kill the mountain god for sure. Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be not, whether the weather be cold, whether the weather be hot, or will be whether the weather, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. Is that your hot bars? You meant to type me? Oh, I missed the message, yeah. Say this really fast. Okay, so the new one. Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be not, whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot, well, whether the weather, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. Ooh, rap god, son. Get out of here, dude. Triple shot doesn't work right in Wrath of the Lamb, it's just layered brimstone over itself. Ooh, you gotta stop playing Wrath of the Lamb. It doesn't multiply with quad shot. Dude, are you on Discord? Did you see the thing I posted on Discord? You can buy Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb, and Binding of Isaac Rebirth and Afterbirth and all DLC, and like the game Fingered, the Basement Jam Pack, which includes like a bunch of his old works, and his one, like the Nicholas game that's like the versus Tetris game. You can buy all that for about $18 right now on Steam, chat. They're having a package deal. So if you're interested and you have a PC even capable of running a Binding of Isaac, which is a very non-intensive PC game, I don't know if it's available on other platforms. I think it's only available on Steam, but you guys will have to look that part up yourself, dude. But I'd very much recommend checking it out. If you're interested in playing The Binding of Isaac and you don't own it, it's currently $17.50, I think, for The Binding of Isaac and all DLC, including the original Binding of Isaac and including some other games. But honestly, even just Isaac plus all DLC for sub $20 is a hell of a deal. I don't know if the government is making this coronavirus because they blocked the sale of Alex Jones' toothpaste, which... Kane, you're an idiot, alright? Everybody knows the government made coronavirus so that they could change all the batteries on the birds, alright? All the birds needed to have their battery changed so they can't have us going outside in the public for a couple weeks. We could play Linda and try and win. We could play Joey just to figure out what Joey does. We should at least try Joey, right? At least give him a shot. The government doesn't care about Alex Jones, alright? He was their patsy. Now they're done using him. Wow, he does move a lot of distance. Enemies are damaged where he lands. That's cool. Receiving damage provokes Joey, significantly increasing the damage of his next primary attack. Joey smashes the ground with heavy force, damaging enemies in front of him. Yeah. I mean, this is not the kind of character I think we'll use much of, but I guess you gotta at least give it a shot, you know? Goodbye, but Wrath of the Lamb is just so good. Dude, Wrath of the Lamb is trash compared to Rebirth. Seriously? This looks like a door. I can't like walk in here, can I? Alright, let's keep swinging my hammer, huh? Wow, this is not bad actually. It's kind of surprisingly effective. You know, I don't normally like tanky characters. I kind of like this tanky character. Seems good, dude. He seems pretty decent for a tank. And for a melee character in this game in particular, you know? Alright, hold on. Let's unlock some abilities here real quick. Use them while we got them. The snakes seem annoying. We just leveled up again. Dude, we're leveling up like crazy right now. I guess that's to like balance out that you get this character so late. I do like that they do that, you know. This character, it's not like the character is totally unviable for the playing in these later levels in the game, which is super great. But he also levels up incredibly quickly, so all around incredibly useful stuff. Big Bidet is coming for you. Dude, the toilet paper hoarding is the most moronic thing I've seen in a very long time. I know people are like panicky morons at their core, but like Jesus Christ, dude, come on. That toilet paper is harder to find when Big Bidet started using I had a friend argue with me that he thought it was pronounced bidet. Bidet. I was like, oh, you mean a bidet? I tried to give him an out. I tried to be nice. Like, I wasn't a dick. I wasn't like, you mean bidet? You uncultured American swine. It's like, oh, the bidets are all running out. And I was like, oh, yeah, the bidets are, I tried to be casual about it, right? I was like, oh, yeah, I saw everybody's buying bidets now because there's no toilet paper. He was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced bidet. And I was like, it's not. It is not pronounced like that at all. You'll find that that opinion is incorrect, and that you know, words words should be pronounced a certain way, I think. Although I do believe in the evolution of language, I just don't think language is evolving for us to say bidet. I think he's just wrong. But everybody started saying bidet, I'd be like, all right, whatever, you know, it changes. One guy says bidet, I'm gonna be like, it's not right, bro. You bidet. You bidiot. Bidet. Chat, who wants to watch me and Kane play Call of Duty Warzone? Me, I do. I want to watch that happen. I think this one's probably better. And then you gotta unlock that ability. Oh, I don't have enough. You need to unlock that ability next, but we won't do it just yet. Alright, that was a relatively like short area. Increased critical hit chance, that's a pretty weak item, dude. We could go explore a little more. Or not. I don't really want to go all the way around just to like explore some tiny little area. It doesn't seem worth it. I can see what's at the end and it's nothing of like note. Nothing good, man.
The destruction caused by Bushra made it clear.
I love
she
that
must
hammer
have
animation, dude.
The same fate as a nigh-dire
Baguette.
sentinel, Noha.
Baguette. Baguette. Can I have a sandwich on a baguette, please? A baguette. No, I'm pretty sure he pronounces that correctly. He's a smart dude. I was just like, bro, it's like, I think it's French, right? Is bidet a French word? I think it's French. I don't think it's Latin. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing they would have like in ancient Greece or wherever Latin comes from. What was the first like nation to speak Latin? All right. The origin of language is fascinating, isn't it? All these like European languages that like based off of Latin. I think it's kind of fascinating, and how they have evolved into so many various different languages, but also how incredibly useful that is, because like once you become proficient in like 2 Latin-based languages, it starts to become much easier to learn other ones, or so I hear. But even to that degree, like, you know, learning Spanish wasn't, well, when I was learning Spanish, like in high school, a lot of Spanish was kind of easy to pick up on though, right? Because you could recognize a lot of like common like words, like prefixes, suffixes. There was a logic to it that made a lot of sense if you were already a native English speaker, right? I'm like stuck, I can't move. Alright, who's doing this? You gotta stop, dude. Very rude what you're doing right now. Nobody likes you here. Everybody at this party hates you and thinks you should leave, dog. It's a bunch of you guys. You use sponges in ancient Greece. I mean, that's cool. I saw 2 really semi-relevant things to the whole like toilet paper plague outbreak of recent couple days. So for one, I watched the Y2K episode of King of the Hill like last night, and it was really funny because it was like the mass panic, the stockpiling, the hoarding of toilet paper, the empty store shelves, the unbridled and unwarranted fear of anything and everything around them. All very prevalent in that episode and very relatable in today's modern age, which I thought was pretty funny. And at the very end, like, Hank burns a giant like mountain of toilet paper, and I was just like, no, Hank! That toilet paper is so valuable right now, dude. Okay, that did say invisible. I was hoping I had misread that, and it was actually invincible. I mean, just like, how do you not die as these characters, dude? What does Stunning Vengeance do? Enemies killed by primary attack explode. That's cool. Obelisk of Endurance will be helpful, I guess, for the couple of seconds I'm still alive right now. I have a level up? I do have a level up. Let me get that rage on, boy. Oh no, this one's still not on. Let me get the hammer on, dude. They use like actual sea sponges? That's interesting. Look, I'm not questioning that the Greeks didn't know what hygiene was to any degree. Just that I'm pretty sure a bidet would be beyond their plumbing capabilities.
In the correct order.
Alright. Nope. Who's firing their lasers at me? Is it you? You gotta have to get hammered, bro. That's an okay AoE attack. Joey's an alright character. He's probably like the most like middle character I think we've seen so far. He might be the best hand-to-hand like combat character we've seen so far. You really like this kind of character thing requires a tank character. I did not want to press that button, dude. Ow. Let me just voluntarily walk through that for no reason. It'd be cool if he could like knock projectiles back. I think that would really make him like a winning character. Alright, who is doing that? You're being a real butt nugget, dude. A real certifiable butt nugget. We're gonna die in this room two runs in a row. Seems like it. Dude, no. That's just bad luck, dude. That's just real bad luck. There's a shower in your hand. That's fucking disgusting, Kane. How dare you come in here and type that? Don't know how to aquatic technology. Bro, how do you make a bidet with no electricity, alright? How do you make a bidet with no electricity, alright? Show me the schematics. Show me the schematics of your electricity-free bidet. Alright, I want to see it. Idiot. Bro, Aqueduct is old news anyways, dude. More like bored out of my mind. Ow, dude. Fuck you, man. Bro, you pick your own game to stream then. Shitting on Morta in here. What happened to Uncle Ben? What did happen to Uncle Ben? Did something happen to Uncle Ben? Did they make another Spider-Man movie? Alright. We got to try Joey. We got to level up a couple of characters. Let's get back to like actually winning. Don't need electricity for a bidet. Okay, then how do you make a bidet with no electricity, dog? How do you make a bidet in Ancient Greece? How do you make a bidet in Ancient Greece? You know, chat, you know what your problem is? You're always contrarian without providing information. You always turn it into an argument instead of an educational experience. That's your problem, Kane, in particular. Calling you out specifically. You get argumentative. Forcing me to get like defensive. And then you like wait until it's convenient and then pull out like information while I'm busy playing a video game. You're over here like secretly constructing an argument using Wikipedia in a second tab window. Like, that's not fair. That's BS, dude. Uncle Ben, no. You know, maybe this will be one of those universes where Uncle Ben survives and Peter Parker dies. There's a couple of like newer universes where Uncle Ben becomes like Spider-Man. Spider-Ben! Probably not very smart of like Spider-Gwen and Spider-Ben to use their real names as part of their spider identity. Maybe it's like a reverse psychology thing, like, oh, no one would be so dumb as to like call themselves like, use their actual name. What do we know about the Spider-Ben? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure his name is Ben. Well, like if I called myself like Spider-Aaron. Like, what do we know about Spider-Man? I don't know. He's got the voice of a young adult male, and there's a really good chance his name is Aaron, and he clearly lives somewhere in the you know, in the city. It's a complete non sequitur. Bidet is just a water tool that provides your dirt. Dude, Kane, for the love of God, can you quit talking about poopy buttholes in my stream for 5 seconds? I don't want to talk about poopy buttholes. Alright? Take your disgusting, filthy toilet talk to some sort of toilet-based stream. I don't know, some sort of plumbing stream. Alright, you get it out of here, dog. This is a classy stream, alright? I don't want to hear your toilet talk here in my house. Respect the stream, damn it. And if you took off your glasses, nobody would know you. I have tons of videos with me without glasses on from before I got them, for like years. There's more YouTube videos out there with me with no glasses than there are with glasses. You know that? Actually, that might not be true, because we didn't used to use webcam on our Let's Play. But it's been longer. I only got my glasses like 2 years ago? 3 years ago now? I need a new prescription row. I forgot we're like a total glass cannon again. I gotta not take so much damage. The scorpions are mad annoying, dude. Well, if Kane isn't allowed to talk about poop and toilets and doesn't talk about himself anymore. Ooh. Ooh. Jesus, man. Mac bringing the heat today. Mac woke up on the game spitting side of the bed this morning. It's a good one. It's a really good one with Linda. What do we get? Gain the effect of a random obelisk. Okay. Increase critical chance. Okay. That's not Aaron Wigwam, that's Superman. Bro, I don't look like Clark Kent, alright? I look like Clark Kent after he gets all his power sucked away and he turns into like a comically skinny nerd. Alright, I'm like, that's the only Clark Kent you could possibly say I actually look like. And you know what, honestly, I'll still take it. It could still be worse. Hey, we're leveled up! You can still level up as this character, that's nice. Well, I think all of our current upgrades need like mini abilities. What? These underground enemies that blend in with the dirt even when they're not underground seems a little bit much, dude. That's a little bit on the too much side. It's too much, man. We've almost gotten to our next tier. I can't use either of these, which sucks. Or either of those, that sucks. I don't really care about the increased stun duration that much. Or do I really care about that ability too much? I like Guardian Rage Linda's. I actually don't really care about most of these, dude. Think of what I care about like the most. Maybe this one upgrade here. Just want to get the next ability, dude. What is this? Linda deals increased damage against slowed or stunned enemies. That's cool. Melee attackers become slowed upon hitting Linda. That's super useful. What did we just unlock? Linda appears to perform her harmonic slam and stun any enemies nearby when a family member receives heavy damage. Cool. Whatever you say, Kasim. I'm like the white Kasim G. That's undeniable. My connection was being shit, so I thought the stream crashed. Nah, stream hasn't crashed. My stream has been healthy for a while now. Like with this CPU setup, I literally using like double the CPU rendering for streaming, dude. I cannot wait to get my new stream. So like this is like a slight downgrade from my other one, which, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. Once again, I cannot explain and or overstate to you how incredibly lucky I am that my roommate had these spare parts and was willing to let me just borrow them for a week so that we could continue streaming and using my computer. Chat, to be honest with you, like, I don't know what I would have done this week if I couldn't have gotten on my computer at all. I would have gone insane. But so again, mad shout outs, mad props to Hippie. Chat, really, we gotta remember, next time you see Andrew Allen pop up in the chat, we need to like hit him with a warm wigwam thank you, because he is like the only reason we have content this week. And like I'm working on a video right now, which is sick. And like I'm working on this, you know, I've been able to stream all this stuff thanks to him. So regardless though, the CPU is trash. So the moral of the story, it's not trash though, but it's worse than my old one, all right? It's slightly older, and even then it was like a slightly cheaper model at that time even. I had a really nice processor for like the time period in which I brought my processor. But my new processor, double the cores. It's gonna be sick, chat. Shield that absorbs all damage. Dude, we are not getting very good items on this run, honestly. We're really not. But so basically the point of the story is like normally when I stream, I run at like 25 to 30% CPU usage. And that's like my peak, and that's for like playing on the 2K monitor, playing more intensive games and everything. This is like I'm playing on the smaller monitor, lower resolution, pretty basic game with Children of Morta, and we're running at between 45 and 50% CPU usage. When I first turned on the stream, it hit 68. I just totally missed my mouth for like the millionth time. Life's hard, dude. Here's an idea for a superhero comedy. It's a regular superpowered being, but they're really old, so they can like dropkick a tank in a monster's face and do one bad turn and their back is in ruins. Meh. That could be like a character on the show. I don't think that joke is substantial enough to warrant an entire like TV show. You're gonna need a little more substance than that, methinks. Oof, that was really unfortunate timing. My man is summoning meteors from heaven on me. That's a hell of an overkill ability, dog. Snake! The snake, sneaky snake. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Cool. It's a good ability. Kind of in a rough spot, dude. This level, like, the difficulty has escalated a lot on this current level. Wonder how long Children of Morta takes to beat on average. I don't think Sheep is here right now. He might be the only person who would know. Does anybody else play Children of Morta and know, like, how many worlds it is? I think there's one more world after the one we're in based on what Sheep said, but there might be two. But for a 5-minute short film, absolutely. But you can turn anything into a 5-minute short film. You know, I feel like I see that a lot, though. I see movies that have no, like, justification being full feature-length movies. And then sometimes you get the opposite, right? You see, like, a short, like a sketch or, like, a simple thing that's like, man, this really needed to be stretched out into more. It's interesting how that works, you know? I think sometimes it comes really down to the execution. Like, sometimes I think it's just like an idea justifies a certain amount of, like, length, or it doesn't kind of thing. It's like this movie I worked on. Well, and you know, I don't know. I'm a believer in that, like, with the right writer and, like, director and team, anything could be anything. You know, you could turn movies into shorts, shorts into movies. Just depends on the vision and the execution. But on average, you know, when in non-ideal and or more average circumstances, I think that there's like, certain ideas just lend themselves better to being certain types of things. Like the movie I worked on in December, I thought was a terrible idea for a feature-length film.
One old and one young, surely did not belong.
Already done this, I thought.
Of windswept sand.
Totally justified to be a short film. Did not make sense as a feature-length movie.
His surroundings as if for the first time.
Character
of wisdom still
in JoJo named Highway to Hell, and the premise is he has to share pain ability and is a suicidal prison mate. Jesus.
They were on the run and in search of one more able-bodied
It's an interesting
than
ability.
For a monstrous and savage creature had begun to dwell near the observatory.
Oh, it's a JoJo character, Mac. You of all people.
The skies, he said. The skies hold the secrets of the gods.
You guys have said that before.
It was perhaps more powerful than a horse.
We've done this.
But it was nowhere near as reliable.
I get that probably we're supposed to do something.
The skies, he said.
I don't know what you want from me.
The skies hold the secrets of the gods.
Okay, dude, you're kind of talking like a wacko. I don't want to use that term lightly, but you're being very wacko-esque. Whatever the name of the Animania, it's Wacko something and dot. It's like, it's something that rhymes, right? Wacko Flacco and dot? No. Waka Flocka dot? The Animaniacs? Waka Flocka should do like an Animaniacs thing. Waka Flocka dot. Like Voodoo Doll? Okay, I have a question, chat. Does anybody remember the show Zatch Bell? And if you do, was it just me or was that show like kinda creepy? It was like Pokemon, but instead of animals doing the fighting, it's like children, like dolls that are baby children dolls. Oh god, ow. That sucked. Bro, like the shield exploded. There was no chance, dude. We stood no chance of getting away from that. Didn't reach that part in the series. Ah. You haven't finished JoJo? I can't believe you haven't seen all of JoJo. Once again, you of all people. Alright, whatever. Just round up all these enemies. Come on. And you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Everybody's dead now. Bam, pants, 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 pants. Everybody pants now. Dude, Parks and Rec is such a delight. Why is Michael Schur so good at writing television shows that are like that, like upbeat, positive form of comedy for the modern era that doesn't feel like it does feel sappy, but not like 90s level of sappy, with the like, you know, the audience goes aww, like the laugh track, like not like Full House levels of sappy, just like really like great characters and a really like, it just feels a little more genuine, you know. It rides the line between sappy and genuine so much better. The Good Place, Parks and Rec, you know, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. These shows are just like such good feel-good shows, and you never really get tired of them. Bro, these items are weak sauce. Get me out of here. Enjoying the slideshow presentation? Bro, look. Know what you want from me, chat. Look, man, I'm struggling. Look, my view count's in the fucking shitter. Nobody watches my stream anymore because I don't have cool e-boy lights. Everybody's done with Wigwam because he doesn't have cool shelves and e-boy lights. My computer fucking broke on me, cost me $500+ to fix right at the beginning of a quarantine where I should not be spending any money because I'm already coming off of like 3 months of hardly any work. All right. God damn, dude, cut me a break. Trying my best, man. As you might imagine, 4 concurrent viewers isn't exactly pulling in ninja money here. Couldn't afford the rush shipping. Never really watched because I found it kind of boring, but like most anime is creepy if you think about it for a while. I mean, I don't agree with that at all. Most anime is creepy if you think about it for a while. No. Some, sure. Not all, not most. That's an over-exaggeration. Classic Mac. Over-exaggerating.
Scaring Mary, making her fearful of what he might say. She started to feel the corruption inside of her.
What's the movie, Kane? Being alive after death or something? What movie? I saw one movie that made me like really uncomfortable.
Unborn child's crime that it had to be sacrificed. Mary cried before fever stopped her from saying more. John tried to assure her, talking of uncertain fate and that they should not succumb to despair. After all, they were not defenseless against a future not yet here. They had 2 more spirits to find, and maybe they could offer a solution.
Kill the mountain god. Kill the mountain god. I mean, Chad, if you want to talk about slideshow, you should see what it looked like when I tried to use my normal camera, alright? That thing was getting like 1 frame every 10 seconds. I don't know, I got a YouTube ad for it and thought you'd know. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head. There's a couple movies that I know that could potentially fit that bill. There was one that made me legit uncomfortable. I think David Cross is in it. I think he was like the largest name in it. But it's like a really small, like, scale movie. It's like 6 actors. Basically, they go over to have like a lunch dinner with each other. And the end of the world essentially happens and they're all gonna die. They're stuck in the house and like a dirty bomb goes off. And it's literally like with them just waiting for like an atom bomb is like headed towards their way after the dirty bomb goes off. And they're all gonna die and they know they're all gonna die. And it's just like a movie is just an exploration into that. Like, and that's the whole movie. It legit made me uncomfortable. It was like, Because it wasn't like a, oh, maybe they'll survive kind of thing. Like, you kind of feel that way in the beginning. And then I think around the halfway point, they're definitely like, no, 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 no. Everybody's gonna die. You're like, oh, okay. Taste is frustrated, angry teen. That's when I used to watch a lot more anime. Maybe. I don't know. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood's a fine show. Cowboy Bebop's a fine show. These aren't like deeply like effed up shows. I mean, at least not any more than like they are pretty open about being like emotionally destructive. What else? Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, whatever. Why am I like suddenly starving, chat? I hate how like, you know, eat a snack a little bit before stream. Fine. Okay, I'm not hungry at all. Okay, I should like try to eat like something real quick. I'm like, okay, so I'll eat something like real quick before the stream. It's like, okay, but I'm not really hungry. Great. Stream starts, hour later. I'm the most starving I've ever been in my entire life, dude. Get effed, bro. This character is really, really good, dude. I think we want another orb, dude. Like another, like, invincibility. Although we, oh wait, what are these? Enemies killed by primary attacks. A chance to explode in fire. That's pretty good. Increases the chance of damage of the sidewinders that burst for. Okay, these both require. We have to at least invest a little bit in that, dude. Kaiji made me uncomfortable. You know what anime made me uncomfortable was that Netflix original one that came out not too long ago that was about like angels and demons and people turning into demons and shit. Devilman Crybaby. I couldn't finish that one. It made me really uncomfortable. You're not you and you're hungry, Aaron. Have a Snickers. Bro, I'm not gonna have a Snickers. Alright. Can we just talk about how ridiculous it is that like the candy company tries to sell you Snickers like it's just like a snack? Like it's a granola bar? You can just like, oh yeah, here, just have a Snickers. Oh, you're hungry? Just have 55 grams of sugar wedged into a peanut chocolate stick. Great! Thanks, Snickers! Like, no, dog, that's not okay. Animated film, forgot the name, but the whole thing is, two old people slowly dying of radiation poisoning after the bombs drop. Yeah, that's kind of what this movie was to a degree, you know? I don't know, man, it's rough spending, you know, a 1.5 to 2.5 hour movie runtime just being forced to face your own mortality in movie form. It's an interesting concept and one that is, I think, somewhat difficult to pull off. How? Where do these scorpions even come from, dude? Stop. Dude, you're... How on earth am I not hitting you? You're the entire only thing in front of my face, dude. Wow. I don't know why so much more health drops for this character. Is it purely RNG? Do certain characters have different likelihoods to have health drop for them? Because we were struggling for some health 2 runs ago. Doesn't even make sense. God. Dude, Zoomers are fucking prejudiced, you know that? Why don't you go celebrate spring break and spread the coronavirus, you fucking Zoomer? So tired of being called a boomer in my chat. I'm 27! I have no boomer-like qualities, dude. These are millennial qualities, and it's offensive that you would misplace them for boomers. Boomers absolutely would eat a Snickers bar as a source of nutrition and not care. Down with the capitalist machine, dude. But Zoomers were supposed to save us, but every day more and more I'm convinced Zoomers are gonna be like, just, you know, another Gen X, the forgotten generation. Is that the plot of Endgame? I mean, somewhat. I feel like Zoomers were really on track to like do some good in the world, and then they just like, now they're starting to hit college age, and suddenly it's all like, okay, boomer, and I don't know. And you guys don't vote, you know that? Really starting to lose faith in the boomers as any sort of help to society when none of you go out and vote for Bernie Sanders, alright? I'm gonna start needing to see like I voted stickers from every Zoomer who shows up in my chat. If you're 18 and you didn't vote, oh man, you are in my shit books right now, dude. You know the like, what was it? 7% of voters in the primary between 18 and 24. It wasn't that much better for my age group either. Like 25 to like 32 demographic was what, like 14%? All I know is that people over the age of 50 accounted for 50% of the vote in the primary. And then it was like a straight like, it was like 25% were people like 35 to 50, 20 or like 15% were people like my age, and then only 7% were Zoomers, dude. All these Zoomers on Twitter talking mad politics, supporting Bernie, going to rallies, like, where were you when it mattered most, dude? You just avatared our ass, alright? The world needed Zoomers most, and where were they? Sitting at home making okay boomer memes on TikTok, alright? You guys let down the world, dog. Thought we were like kindred spirits, man. Millennials and Zoomers. Out to defeat the boomers. Provide socialism for the world. Medicaid for all. What happened, guys? You blew it. Zoomers blew it, man. Fucking too busy watching OK Boomer Girl for the 900th time. Too busy simping to go simp for my man Bernie Sanders. Anybody deserves to be simped for. It's the Sandman, alright? Come on, Bernard brethren. Where were you? Fucking avataring and simping on our asses, dude. You think coronavirus is just gonna like off all the boomers and then it's just gonna be fine? No. Not how that works, dude. They all have healthcare from their jobs. You guys forgot. They all have healthcare from their established jobs that they got when college education cost $3 a semester. You know? You guys forgot, man. Plague Dogs is one of the worst movies, but F, is it depressing? I haven't seen it. I know that Dog Soldiers is a great movie. Terrible movie, but great. Born in 27 makes sense. Dude, if I was born in 27, I'd be dead. Zoomers are too jaded to do anything. That's bullshit, dude. Zoomers have no... Dude, we deserve to be jaded way more than Zoomers do. Millennials deserve to be jaded way more than Zoomers do. I wonder why. Maybe it's because 80% of us are under the legal age to vote. Excuses, man. Where's the 18 to 24 demographic, alright? Where's the 18 to 24 demographic, Kane? That's your demographic, alright? I know how old you are. I know you're in that age range, dog. Don't try and weasel your way out of this. Half of all Zoomers are under 18, my dude. It doesn't matter. The point is that the 18 to 24 demographic didn't show up. That's mostly Zoomers of eligible age to vote, including our man Kane Yo-Yo here. Bernie gonna lose? Are we gonna get Trump versus Biden memes? Dude, we're gonna all die. I remember when Trump got elected, and I was like, this sucks. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it won't really be that bad. You know, I was like, it's gonna suck, but how bad could it be? You know, he's just the president. There's checks and balances. He'll probably get impeached. I was like, we could survive this. It won't really be that bad. Dog, it was so much worse than I ever would have guessed. People who are 24 years old isn't Zoomer. Here's the zoomer cutoff. How old is a zoomer? This is wrong. It says 45 plus, dude. Here we go. Wikipedia. I didn't even care, dude. That demographic, and my demographic to a lesser degree, but fuck, dude, I'm going out to vote. As long as Bernie Sanders is still in the race by the time I get to vote, I'm going to vote. Yeah, what is the age range? Born from 1997 onward. It's the year 2020, dude. That means people who are 22 and some people who are 23. Alright, the demographic we're talking about is 18 to 24. That means that demographic is more than 60% up to almost 80% Zoomers. Suck it, chat. You wrong, chat. You're wrong, chat. You're wrong. Get played, son. Y'all get played, sons. A lot of young people were forced to wait for 7 hours, so most didn't bother. Dude, you can't let the establishment hold you back. You gotta fight for it. If they don't want you to vote, that means you need to vote even more. You gotta have that sense of civic duty, dude. Dude, my demographic showed up literally over twice as much. I don't know what to tell you, man. I voted. I harass people about voting constantly, dude. I harass all my friends, dude. I'm on Facebook day of. I'm like, your ass better vote today. I want to see those I voted stickers today. Like, if you don't vote, dude, I'm peer pressuring. I'm guilting people. I'm like, dude, every election day, even like non-essential, non-presidential local primary days, I'm fucking out there on, what is that? What did I just pick up that I maybe shouldn't have picked up? Decoy explodes upon destruction. Oh, that's pretty good. Dude, I'm hitting up every one of my friends. Did you vote? Are you voting today? Did you vote? Why aren't you voting? How haven't you voted yet? Where's your I voted sticker? Is he in the bathroom? Is he big? Is your I voted sticker? Stop! This level is genuinely kind of annoying. We're genetic freaks, we're not normal. So you take your 33 and 1/3 chance, you take my 66 and 2/3% chance, and you find yourself that you got no chance. Kane was wrong, I wasn't even arguing. Oh yeah, suddenly Kane's wrong, you know, we weren't arguing. That's fair. Still suck it, Matt. No, the point is honestly, anybody who doesn't vote in general is a piece of shit, is the real lesson. Honestly, even people who are in the demographics that vote for the things that I don't want to vote for, you know? I just wish Decoy has more health. No, I wish that elections would come down to actual representations of what people want and not come down to, you know, who shows up to vote, which is, you know, primarily rural, conservative, older people. You know, I 100% support a legal mandate for voting and a monetary fine for anybody who fails to vote. Wow, real progressive of you. I feel like you're being sarcastic, but I do genuinely believe that our democracy would work a lot better if everybody voted. Plus, let's be honest, without gerrymandering and voter suppression, we all know, you know, who would take the lead in most elections. If the vote, you know, if voting was representative, the people's actual wants and needs. Chat, how do you always bait me into talking about politics? Every fucking time. Alright, how are we doing? Is it worth exploring more? Almost certainly not. Almost 100%. Like, there is no chance it's worth exploring the rest of this level. Moving along. Ziggurat. It's only 2 out of 4? Ah, I thought it was on 3 out of 4. Joking, but my question is how Queen, oh what? Like, I know you're joking, but my question is how much? Wait, joking about what? That's stupid? What's stupid? I can't even follow what we're talking about anymore, chat. Chat, what are we arguing about right now? I think we should talk about how Kane needs a horny on main intervention. Kane for Archduke of California? So you can get assassinated? Archduke Kane 2020. What does an Archduke do? What does an Archduke even do? What kind of position of power is that? I'm legit curious, like, what kind of position of power is that even? Like, what are the responsibilities of an Archduke as a governing class? We got a key, let's go. System that was implemented, the GOP would become non-existent. I mean, we should not keep talking about politics, but if we're going to, America does not have a liberal party. Democrats are conservatives, dude. And if the last, like, you know, 4 years, but in particular the last 2 years, have not, like, proved to you that Democrats are a conservative party, then, like, you're a fool. You're a fool and you're wrong. We have an openly conservative party and a fake conservative party that parades as a liberal party, but isn't. Like, I wish that there was a liberal party for Americans to vote for. Horny on main intervention mean? It means you gotta stop being horny on main, Kane. That's not what your main account is for, dog. Come on. Everybody knows that. You're not supposed to be horny on main. The tornado's kind of dumb, dude. The tornado's kind of dumb. The decoy is kind of dumb too. It's a decent increase. I think maybe this one. We have fire while in Guardian Rage. When Guardians reignite the air around Lucy, causing an explosion of scorching fire. Critical hits have a small chance to summon a small cyclone. That's cool. What's our top level abilities? Lucy instead conjures a decoy and temporarily becomes invulnerable. That's amazing. You get like a permanent second chance at life, dude. What does that mean? Have you never heard of the term horny on main? What are you even talking about? I'm talking about Twitter, dog. I'm talking about Twitter. Horny on main is when you do things that are specifically very horny on your main Twitter account. That's what you're supposed to have a side Twitter account for. Rich assholes who feed off the hard work of the absurd peasantry, so the same as all royalty. You ever heard that? I don't have it for like Twitter, but like other accounts. You know, like if you're gonna have like a horny like porn account, you gotta have like a side account. You don't do that on your main account, alright? That's for business. That's your business account. I think I want to just wait and level up and get another orb. I think by far, getting a third orb would be our most beneficial upgrade. I don't think any of these others like even are comparably close right now. Love to get a key. Gonna open up my other chest here. Key? Key? Any of you snakes holding the key? No? Cool. Any of you snakes holding the key? But you lizard boy, I see you back there, Django Unchained looking bastard. Name at least 76 things I've done. I genuinely think I probably could. I don't think that would be that hard at all.
Tormenting their own citizens was not enough.
What is that? Is that a bear?
The corrupted turned to crueler entertainment.
That is really messed up, actually.
Strained music played from another unwilling entertainer. But the melody failed to hide the sound of her sizzling flesh.
Bro, I'm gonna cut that bear loose and just let him go to town on you. Fallout 76 things that Kane has done. Be horny on main. Kill him. Eat his ass.
Having been chained and tortured, it was no surprise the poor creature would immediately flee from her liberator.
You were part of this. Were you not part of this? I guess you were also being forced into this? Leaving a fatal blow, revive a modest portion of maximum health. There we go. That's pretty great. This could be a run. Ow. Did not notice for a brief second that I was dying. Just kidding. As a millennial, I'm constantly aware that we're all dying slowly. Dang, dude. I just want a key, man. I hate how you open a wooden chest and just get like nothing all the time. Like I feel like constantly. Found a journal. Cool. Neat little area. Was it the Bernie or Bus tweet? To be honest, I don't think it was anything that recent. I think it was like a week or so ago. Also, you did post feet pictures semi-recently. Although, to be honest, Two Among Us isn't going to be willing to sell feet pictures at this point in the economy. Speaking of which, chat, DM me on Discord. What was I saying? $20 toe pics on Patreon, alright? This month only. $20 gets you toe pics for all Patreon supporters. Let's talk about something else, like some more animes, really weird trope of sexualized animes girls. Can we just not talk about, like, fucking horrible problems ingrained in our society for 12 goddamn seconds in this chat? Mac, remember when you're like, I'm not a Debbie Downer, I don't know what you're saying. You're immediately like, let's change the subject from politics. So anyways, about the inherent pedophilia that rampages through the anime community. Jesus, dude, come on. It's not positive or upbeat. Someone told me they would buy them. Dude, hook me up, dog. Tell them, ask them if they're looking for more. You know, I got them. Put, you know, food on the table. My mouth, in my belly. You know, on the TV trays, more likely. Chad, do you eat at a table, or do you like, are you bums like me and you just like go eat in the living room with a TV tray? Yes, this is a really good ability. I'm like torn because I want to go looking for more health, but I'm also afraid to go looking for more health. Oof. That was a chunky frame skip there. What even? I keep taking damage on this level and I don't even know what it's from half the time. I don't want to die. What was that ability? Yeah, we might as well trade out because the other one's almost broken. Often lead was the gore is the fact that MC Lucy has the brain of a child and the other main character tries to bang her. You should also be disturbed by the gore. You shouldn't not be disturbed by the gore. Dude, honestly, fuck this level. Let's move on to the next one. You should be disturbed by both. Also, I don't want to talk about it, dude. We all know that it's weird and creepy. Did I drop my hot, sweaty bars in the Discord? Sure, go for it. I hope you're like actually like sending a video of yourself spitting hot bars. Dude, your boy needs some health. It's not anybody's health. Ow. God, I had an invulnerability there. If I die, again, I don't even know what hit me there, dude. Oh, that's what hit me. That's pretty BS, quite frankly. Oh my God, it's these guys again.
Two people, one old.
I don't know what you want from me.
He said. The skies hold the secrets of the gods.
You don't have the faintest clue what you want.
Steve,
also, I wasted my death, which
perhaps
sucks.
more powerful than a horse. It was nowhere near as reliable.
Chad, I'm starving. After this, I might take a break. What time is it? I might just end the stream kind of early. I don't know. Or I might end it and come back and play a little Isaac. This is like really putting a strain on my computer right now. I can tell it's like still like probably framey every now and then. I'd love to bust out a win though. Ow. Dude, it's insane. Like, I don't want to have to waste this, but like... I'm getting my ass kicked here, dude. Like, I'm being both frozen and meteored at the same exact time. That's rough, buddy. And I'm right back to where I was. You know, there are things the bear was a real thing worse they get dogs to bite at the bear's legs in general. Dude, Mac, you are so fucking depressing, dude. I don't know how you could, like, with a straight face try and deny that, like, you are just depressing, my guy. I love you to death, but, like, you need a hug. I feel like you are physically incapable of, like, not talking about some world-ending problem for more than 5 minutes at a time. Like, torture, you know, inherent cultural flaws. We just talk about, like, desserts. I love desserts. I really miss desserts. Chat, is it worth it to be healthy, or would you rather just have desserts? Like, what's better? To look good, or to be able to eat cake and ice cream? Can't wait for Nintendo World to be done. Nintendo World? Is that like a theme park? Is there a Nintendo World theme park? Because that sounds incredible. That sounds like better than Disney World for me, dude. That's like, that is by far the place I would want to go. Alright, so here's the problem, right? We had to panic use our rage, so I really don't want to go fight the boss, dude.
For his rescue, but there had not been many customers lately.
Okay, there's more health. That makes me feel good. We could buy another health potion if we need to. I think we gotta explore a little more. I don't particularly want to, but I think we need to if we want to have a good chance. Dude, I want. Me want. Never heard of it? No. Being a foot fetish artist has to be the easiest job in the world. Like, literally it's just taking pics of your feet, making bucks. Dude, it's times like these that I wish that, like, the OnlyFans, like, you know, style, like, just send pics of your feet, nudes. Like, I wish that was a backup option for dudes. Because your boy needs a backup option right now, alright? I don't want to go, like, full nudes, but you know what? You want foot pics? Whatever, dude. I don't care. It's because I'm not into it doesn't mean... I'm not trying to kink shame anybody. You want them? You can have them. You want foot pics, toe pics, leg pics, OnlyFans pics? You want shirtless pics of Wigwam? You know, I got a Patreon. Let's make a deal here, dude. Getting your boys trying to put food on the table. I'm not above it. You know, I take it as a compliment. The backup option, you bigot? Who wants to buy these photos of me? Alright, that's what I'm saying here. Who wants it? But literally, who wants it? Hit me up, DM me.
Was a crudely focused inferno of hatred and malice.
This is absolutely not what I wanted to have to fight right now. Throw out a decoy, boy. Decoy boy! Alright, well we got our rage back, which is good. That was the primary thing we set out to do. You just die, please. Yeah, you were not really worth fighting, quite frankly. There's people who would buy Cassim G foot picks. You think so? You think, yeah, I could sell knockoff, off-brand Cassim G foot picks?
Were once again free to observe the heavens.
Thank God these guys are gonna stop showing up with their stupid repetitive cutscene. Like it, damaged enemies burn in fire. That could be useful for the boss fight. Oh, I can't actually like walk up there. What is back here? Nothing? Cool. Oh look, nothing. Bro, again, you know, you find me the customers, I'll give you a referral fee, you know. Look, I think people act far too prideful when it comes to these kind of things. I'm fine. I'm just trying to make my money, dude. No harm, no foul. Okay. These are okay items. They're not bad. I think that's pretty much it. I think we just gotta go fight the boss now, dude. I just sent him low effort foot picks and be like, that's just cool, I guess. No, dude, I got the equipment, man. I got the lights. I got the good camera. You know, these are gonna be premium foot picks. All right, these are gonna be nice quality foot picks. Buy the health. All I can afford. Can't wait to go to Nintendo World. Do they let you go to Nintendo World if you sell feet picks? It seems like those should be mutually exclusive.
Love for a
This isn't the boss? God. The one here for a short amount of time and don't plan on getting laid anytime soon. Dude, nobody's getting laid. Getting laid is not social distancing, chat. God, I really thought this was gonna be like it. And it's not it. Apparently the Nintendo Park is only in Japan? No!
The sun baked the captive, nearly worked to death with such little water.
Dude, I want to go to Nintendo World and start a donation goal to get me to Nintendo World. I will totally live stream it. I'll make a YouTube video on it, dude. Okay, that sucked. This is really sucking right now. So, can I activate the red ability, please? I think I should be able to regain my rage on this floor.
A shaper of stone without equal.
Building one in California, though? Dude, let's go.
And asked to be visited if any rooms were in need of mending.
Rune Mender. Okay, from now on, he will appear in the dungeons mending runes for a price. Cool. Heal a portion of your missing health. I think this is what you want. And pop the health one right away. And what is this? Decoy will stun melee attackers? That's better than slowing them. It's gonna be the closest thing to Disneyland that I'd enjoy. Nice. I agree, I would also take it over Disneyland for sure. Alright, cool. We unlocked Rune Boy. He seems like he's got some potential for usefulness. Oh god. Ah, you teleporting bastard, dude. Aha! Teleport right in front of my attack, dummy. Wigwam, I choose you. What's up, Trevor? Welcome, bud. I'll go as your translator if you pay for everything. My translator to California? Dude, I think I speak California, dude. I work in the movie industry, alright? Don't insult me. Of course I speak Californian, dude. That's like in New York. That's like everybody I work with, dude. Don't be silly. Ooh, that's still not enough, huh? I wonder how many we've used so far. And that Mario Kart inspired bumper cards? Dude. Is that Joe? Stop, I can only get so erect. Well, is there an item room on like every floor? Because if so, I think we definitely missed some item rooms like further back. Obelisk of Force is really good, and here's the end of the level here. What do we get? Increased maximum health, hell yeah. So we unfortunately need to keep going because we had to blow our rage on that one dude. But once we get a full rage, we're just gonna teleport out of here. Hopefully we'll still have full health. Be able to beat the ever-living crap out of the boss, and things will be great, and we'll get a little more progress done. This is a really terrible combination of enemies. Mostly this guy is horrible. That is a good ability. Thank you. Oh, we immediately took a bunch of damage, so that plan sucked. We've almost got our heal ability back, though. You die, por favor, senor. Gracias, thank you. Homo sapien saying, I can't possibly any more erect. I'll show you Homo erectus. I hope they have some cool yet overpriced food there too. I'm sure they will. What food would they have? They'll definitely have Yoshi's cookies. That's like an obvious like given. What other like Nintendo-based foods could the Nintendo theme park have? I mean, like 1-Up mushrooms and stuff.
A bounty awaited
Cooking Mama
those who can
restaurant for
defeat
sure.
The god of games.
They definitely gotta have like a Cooking Mama kitchen as like a restaurant. That seems like a given. Bro, I can play this all day. Branded as, oh god, Mario mushrooms? Yeah, but like what would they be? It'd probably just be like a big candy that looks like a big mushroom, right? I can see them having like marshmallow mushrooms shaped like that. Totem that slows enemies is just not as good as our other abilities. And pop that full heal right now. Oh god. Oh, that was a bad direction to dash in. Totally my fault. I wish damage felt a little chunkier in this game. I gotta say, sometimes you take damage in this game and it just feels like you don't even like really realize you're taking damage. That I don't like. Of course, this floor is incredibly tiny, so we won't be able to regain our rage, which means we pretty much messed up, dude. Please, God, yes. Yes, making me real hungry, dude. Amazing for the Nintendo Park is Splatoon themed paintball area? Dude, yes. That sounds amazing. That would be actually like incredible, dude. I would like watch professional paintballers play that on TV. That would be cool. Or like on Twitch at least. The Nintendo area sounds so dope. Okay, so I guess our hope is just that we survive long enough in this fight to activate rage, and then if we do, we should be able to kill the boss. That's the greatest idea you've typed possibly ever. I agree.
Raha, the
Oh god.
of the free wind, now tethered.
Is this like the boss, like the big boss of the whole area?
Now just the warden of his prison.
Hey, here's a boss. We don't know what they do. Always fun. Throw out some decoys early. Hopefully learn some of these attacks. He doesn't seem that bad, all things considered. Can this kill most of these guys, please? Cool. Like, am I supposed to kill these egg sacs or something? I think I am. Oh god. Maybe also pay attention to what else is going on around you. I mean, they just turn into scorpions, though. They're not exactly very dangerous. Also, we almost have our rage ability. I'm not sure why it's kicking in so fast right now, but I'm also not gonna question it, you know? Just a couple more enemy kills, and we should be able to activate our rage. There we go. And we should pretty much have this for free at this point. Her rage ability is so broken. Okay, he has a lot of health actually. I thought that was gonna do way more. Whatever. Decoy is pretty good on the boss fight. I'd say it's... I do want to upgrade the decoy more. It's not bad. It's just... It wasn't as good as having like a third invincibility stone. And I stand by that. Bro, you coming out here with these melee attacks all of a sudden? Dude, we may actually get another rage. There's no time to read what that ability does. Oof. Or not. Alright, well, we kicked his ass. They have pins like Disneyland because those Disneyland pins were always one of my favorite things. What are the Disneyland pins? What says the Japan? Wow, you come up with some weird stuff. Japan says to US, wow, how do you manage to pervert something, everything we invent? That is not totally true. I think a lot of those things were meant to be perverted. But the real perverts are Germans, all right? Let's not knock the real perverted race, the Germans. What if they have a ride that's like that one Pirate of the Caribbean rail ride, but it's Donkey Kong themed? I'm sure they'll have lots of rides like that. They could add those weird Earthbound foods. Do you think they'll actually support Earthbound in the Nintendo Land Park?
The air touched him.
They want to pretend like it doesn't
him,
exist.
Ruffling his feathers, he looked upon the Bergson, small and fragile, but so full of hope.
They're pins of Disney characters? That sounds awesome, dude.
This would be the last time.
Hey, what up, gamer girl? What up? Alright, we royally destroyed that boss. Donkey. Yeah, what if the red tokens were Mario coins and Zelda rupees? Dude, will they have like separate areas? Can I like go to Hyrule and like part of my day? Mushroom Kingdom on another part of my day? Dude, do some international space travel like with Samus? Dude, you know they're gonna have like a sick like Metroid ride where you get to ride on the ship. Dude, I'm excited. I want to go to Nintendo World, dude. I'd be like a kid. It'd be so cool. Yeah, zap that crystal, boy.
The spirit's words took life, forming images to reveal what was hidden from the Bergsons.
These old Bergsons?
And so it was their fate to do battle.
New Bergsons? Current Bergsons? Who was the old guy?
The children of Rhea Dana, on the cusp of victory.
I don't think Nintendo World needs a Peter Pan.
Find their world overrun with the corrupted, drowning them.
Who's the old guy?
When they could fight no more, they would bow to Oo's demand. But there was no salvation in fighting his corruption.
This guy's a dick.
By giving
mega
heart-wrenching
dick.
sacrifice, they would stay the gods' thirst for mere centuries.
That's supposed to be Uncle Ben.
Whose vengeance would fall upon the world again.
Kill Ooh.
Still
Kill
more
Ooh.
cruelty and malice. Thus was another truth revealed to the Bergsons. But there was still more hidden. The children of Rhea Dana, the Bergsons' destiny, How much of it Grandma had found out
I agree,
before her
Max.
demise were the subject of much speculation among the family. Speculation without certainty. When Linda told them about Mary's deterioration, they knew
Jenny.
they had to do something to prevent another catastrophe.
Officer Jenny, I love you. 8675309.
With his knowledge of herbs. He knew that somewhere around Byeeee was a tree, and an extract of its seeds might
they'll
help
add a
stop
Poke Center.
Mary's chills and fever. But Byeeee had surrendered to the corruption, and not even the trees were safe from it.
Bum, bum, bum. That's story's like hitting heavy, man. I'm starving. I'm gonna go eat a granola bar. Right back. We're still cutscening? Jesus.
Gathered out of gratitude. There was nothing but a few footprints to betray who may have left it there.
Cutscening a lot in this game, dude. Aw. It's cute. Okay, now I'm getting a granola bar. I can stop being in a cutscene for 10 seconds in this game. I'm gonna make a Twitter thread for my hopes and dreams for Nintendo World Hollywood. Sick. In the men's restroom. How else did you read her number on the wall? Stacy's mom has got it going on. All I want. What are the lyrics? I'm sorry, but Stacy, can't you see? I'm in love with Stacy's mom. Donkey Kong themed safari. Now we're talking. Animal Crossing whack-a-mole game with Mr. Rossetti. Bathroom is a bathroom, yo. Remember, if you ship. No, I didn't use the bathroom. I got a granola. This camera. Granola bar. I'm hungry. If I was gonna go take a piss, I'd say I've taken a piss. I'm not ashamed. Well, that could be good. I'll just be like, yo, I'm taking a 10-1 chat. Dude, I think everybody enjoys one of those good poacher stories where poacher gets murdered by the animal they were trying to murder. It's always kind of a feel-good feeling, you know? I think this is definitely worth some money. What is this? Completely dodge enemies' attacks. Let's do a slight upgrade on that one. I think some of these other abilities are worth investing in a little bit, despite what Ion Sheeps said. These abilities, I think, are a little... not so much, maybe? I don't know. They're good, but the price range is whack. I feel like, I don't... like, they're decent upgrades, but man, they are expensive. That feels like really for like a more hardcore player, like someone who wants to really grind it out and get really great stats. What a safari hunting game? Yep. No, I don't know. God dang it, Kane. Hey, where am I supposed to go now? Oh, this area. Yeah, I thought there was a third area in here. The decaying ruins of the original city of Byeeee now diminished to slums. Interesting order that you complete this one in. Alright, chat. Let's bust this out. Magikarp sushi, dude. So what would they have? They should have like Donkey Kong Safari, Mushroom Kingdom, Hyrule. Definitely have like the castle, like Hyrule Castle would be sick.
Byeeee, once an old and overgrown oasis for its citizens, is now nothing more than a slum for the denizens of the corruption.
Dude, the Safari Zone. There's so many things you could do, dude. I want to go so bad. This is gonna be like my new dream that I'll never be able to afford. Although more than likely I'll probably be living in California at some point in the next, I don't know, 3 years. This whole economy thing has probably pushed those plans back from 1 to 2 years to 3 to 4 years realistically. It's gonna take a while for our industry to properly recover. If things go the way it seemed like they're gonna go. But we'll see, you know, time will tell. I'm not ashamed. It's a good inspirational quote, I guess. I feel like I need Explosive Crescendo to be doing more damage. It's kind of starting to lag behind. Oh, that's not a chest? I thought that was a chest. I tried to open it. It's just like murdering me. Classic. Ah, classic. Oh, he added a quote. In this, the year of our Lord, 2020. Get out of here, you annoying little sand lizard man. Your whole body's your mouth? That's gross. Chat, when on earth is the rest of the Master Chief Collection gonna come out? I'm trying to play some Halo on the side for, like, myself. And, like, the quarantine would be perfect for, like, to just marathon through some old Halo. Although I should really get back to like working on YouTube productively. Now is a great time to get some content out there. Cool, it's like a new kind of special enemy. Or not, old kind of special enemy. But dude, I'm like really disappointed in the release schedule. I never would have bought the game if I had realized that Halo Reach was the only one available when I bought it. I absolutely would have like skipped it and waited. Ooh, did you see those dodges, chat? Sick stuff. I'm pretty amazing. What you gonna do about it? It's hard being this good at games, chat. It's a lot of responsibility to bear. Kids get lost at Disneyland, they take them to that one place. I think Nintendo should have like an Animal Crossing pen or just the Poke Center. I don't know, I think it would be funny if like they took your kids to Mr. Rossetti and then Mr. Rossetti like screamed at you for losing your children and gave you like a long speech about like safety and morals and whatnot. I don't think the parents would like it. But I think if they put it in a public enough place, everybody around them would like it. Why a 1993 Monte Carlo? Is there something particularly evil about the 1993 Monte Carlo? Perfect. No, you gotta die, dude. Please. Oh, let me kill the spawner, dude. Thank you. Gracias. Another game of Pong. Here we go.
One god of games.
Take him down to a van by the river. Then a van down by the river. Dude, get wrecked, noob. Professional Pong player right here. I could have gone pro. I just didn't want to, you know. Coach should have played me more, but you know, it was fun. I had my own dreams and aspirations, but you know, I could have gone pro if I wanted to. It's just like I didn't really want to that much, you know. Out. I used to beat the gods at Pong all the time. It's no big deal though. Oh god. Yeah, sometimes I'd like to let him get a couple hits in just to like keep the audience excited, you know, but it was never like anything I wasn't in total control of. Child safety locks. Ah. That's a decent item to start us off. Can the camera please move back? Gracias. Speakers to make Animal Crossing noises, but he hands you a care guide pamphlet. I just want like, he holds up an iPad where like he makes the noises and then it gives you the like text translation in real time. And just like holding up a like a translator pad. Yeah, I hate this. This is a lot of enemies. It's not the group of enemies I really wanted you to focus on. Thank you though. It's a little risky, but I think it's gonna work out just fine. We're gonna get a hell of a huge bonus here. Oh, we just keep stacking that up. Alright, 23 enemies slain. Animal Crossing area would be amazing. 4 little kids do some fossil digging. It definitely should be an area for like the younger kids. Like it'd be a good like little kid area. Because it's so like family friendly. Yeah, and there's like all these things you could do. Like you could catch bugs, you could you know, dig for fossils. There's a lot of like really wholesome activities you could do in that area. I don't know, man. Just take me to Hyrule, dude. I just want to spend all day in Hyrule. Let me talk to the Great Deku Tree, you know? Let me meet Princess Zelda. Let me explore the castle. I don't know, this place sounds magical. Like, I'm like, for the first time in my life, I feel like I get Disney World now because we've been talking about this and it's like, okay, that makes way more sense. Like, Disney World's cool, but like, I went once as a kid for like a day or two, I think. Like, we went for 2 days, it rained, a lot of stuff got shut down. You know, we didn't really have a lot of money. We went because our grandparents paid for our tickets, but then when we went there, it was like, you know, my parents didn't want to do anything that cost like additional money. And even just in general, like, I mean, I like Disney, but I've never been fanatic about Disney like a lot of people are. Like, it just doesn't have that like same like meaning to me that it has to some people. But like Nintendo, now Nintendo, that's speaking my language. You can force kids to be in debt and having to pay off the house. And they're never allowed to leave until they pay off their debts. It's an important lesson, dude. FPS going very bad at the moment? What FPS are you playing, dude? Just like a small hut? Dude, don't even speak that evil, dude. Don't you speak that evil onto me, Ricky Bobby. Bro, does this area have some sort of exit? Ow. Right in my face, dude. Incredibly rude stuff, bro. What's the other one? Stuns. Oh, this is the stun. We got the shoot companion, the stun companion. We just need the blade companion. Wario themed casino for adults? Nah, dude, Wario cheats. No, but that sounds fun. They would definitely probably would not do that. You think they would have areas? I think a Wario themed bar could be pretty cool. I could see them having like a bar and restaurant that could be Wario themed with a few adult beverages. You gotta have adult beverages, dude. You gotta make sure the parents are having fun and getting a little loose with their money. That's an essential, dude. You want the parents to get liquored up. That way they start blowing through the cash, alright? Little Timmy and Tammy are like, buy me this thing! I want a Mario doll! It costs $500! It's 2 feet tall! Like, mom and dad are gonna be like, hell no, dude. Mom and dad have, you know, a couple of E-tanks over at the Wario bar. I'm like, yeah, you gotta have souvenirs.
As their fruitless struggle to
Gotta remember this day.
Continued, as if unaware they had fulfilled the only promise ever.
How to implement Fire Emblem? Well, look, I mean, you could have, you know, a more adult-themed area that, you know they have like axe throwing bars are kind of becoming a trend. So I feel like you could essentially, like, you could have axe throwing and like maybe like basic sword fighting and stuff. Oh, this sucks. Two champions with a little house in the middle? Chad, I'm just gonna keep referencing I think you should leave until you watch it, so you should really just watch it. It's gonna make everybody's life a lot easier if you just go do the homework, watch the show. The radius on that stun is pretty terrible. Thank God, dude, you're being mad annoying. Immediately refill the dash bar after Harmonic Slam. That's a good one. How did nobody say Luigi's Haunted Mansion? Dude, Luigi's Haunted Mansion, for sure. Ow. What are they gonna do with Bayonetta? Bayonetta Strip Club. Bayonetta Strip Club for the after hours adult guest. Disney is like casino for kids. The adults can get smacked, but it'll cost them $10 for beer. An excellent Minnie Mouse impression you did. It was not meant to be Minnie Mouse. It was my impression of children. That's what children sound like. That's exactly what young children sound like. You just might not know. I have nieces, so I know. I don't want to die, but I think I'm gonna die. Like, walking out of this area immediately kicked my ass. Gotta play a little smart long enough to get some health, alright? Just like the Binding of Isaac, right? I can go back to playing dumb in a second like I want to. I just need a few brief moments of actually concentrating on the game and ensuring that I don't take any damage. Very capable of doing that. Very capable gamer. Oh god. Oh god. There you go. Just bait them all here. And let them take some of their own damage. Somebody drop some health, alright? I know one of you snakes is like Holden, dude. The best idea you've ever typed. That's true. I agree with that too. Big age Sudoku lounge. I don't think we need a big brain area, dude. I don't want to like have to do big brain activities at Disney World. I just want to like relax. Poison damage, huge get. Item room, what do you got for me? Shoot a missile that grows larger with time and explodes on impact. That's okay, I guess. Not amazing, but it's alright. How many areas, I wonder, are there? Will it tell us on the map? An alright ability, I guess. Kind of takes a while to recharge. Okay, this is 2 of 2. Star Fox ride would be pretty cool. Star Fox would be a great ride. Dude! Okay, you know how
Breaking
like...
the circle. Prevent the summoning.
You know like sometimes you like go to the zoo or whatever, and they have those like flight simulator machines that like...
Had they only been quicker.
Dude, there was no way Linda is capable of pulling that off. You know they like have those full body flight simulator things? Where it's like, you know, you get in them. Not the time I need for a champion, dude. I gotta concentrate for a second. I'm trying very hard not to die. The game very much does not want to give me a health potion right now. Being very stingy. How about Mario Tennis and Mario Golf mini golf? I mean that could be fun, but like I don't know if that's really like theme park worthy. I guess. Alright, so many enemies, dude. Poison damage is better. But it's almost over. It's worth holding on to for a second, honestly. I could do the mini golf though. The Mario mini golf would be fun. I don't know so much about tennis. I don't really know how you could do tennis in a way that wouldn't just be like, yep, this is tennis. You know? Like mini golf I get. Tennis I feel like it's just tennis. Like you're just tennis. What else? Yeah, any of the spacefaring things would definitely make good rides. Super clutch health. Ooh. Kind of might actually be worth it, but I'm not sure. Critical hit chance, cooldown of abilities, meh. Bolts randomly emanate from you, that could be good. Rerolls runes. Let's do that one. And let's just buy 2 health, and that should be the boss fight. Some bananas from DK barrels, but they're like $10 a banana. Those bananas better be straight laced with crack for $10 a banana. A jet-based roller coaster that spins around itself while moving. Oh, anyways, though, now here's what I want: like dog fighting inside the flight simulator machines and the Star Fox machine, so you can like actually like steer and control the whole machine, and then you can have like versus dog fights with people. In the flight simulator. Get like 16 people at a time. You know, 5-minute match. Be amazing, dude. Oh, could you imagine? It would be so sick, dude. Like do a barrel roll and you're like whole body, like everything's moving. It'd be so sick. I think it'd be great, dude. This is $1 million idea right here. Alright, what you got? Boss fight.
The tree of prosperity.
I'm gonna fight a tree.
Withered after
I can fight a tree.
away from Rhea's will.
It's a very mobile tree. We got kind of a Groot situation going on here. Hey, nope, stunning him doesn't work. Also, he's got the scorpion get over here thing. Alright, whatever, just pop this ability right away. You're doing an ability that I don't understand. You're really going vulnerable right as I activated my rage? Wow, that is stupid. I really just wasted my whole rage, chat. That is incredibly bad luck. Luckily this boss doesn't really seem that bad. I'm a little mad, chat. I'm a little mad. That kind of sucked a lot. Oops, wrong button. Did you stop being invulnerable? Gotta say, invulnerability, really annoying trait for a boss to have. Really annoying for him to spam as well. That's cool, go invincible again. Totally fine, don't care. Like, can I end your invulnerability by like breaking all of your logs or something? Oh, okay. So I guess that's what I should have done. You know, live and learn. The spacebar ability is trash, I just want to say. Luckily this boss, total joke. Dude, stop. Stop it, man. We've seen this one already. Do something different. You're boring the audience. They've seen this one. They demand fresh. No. They want to see something they haven't seen before. Give them the old razzle dazzle, you know? Give them something new. Really wow the crowds there, kid. You know, you are a tree. I guess you're doing pretty great for a tree. Oh, you like interrupted my ability.
The spirit cracked, his rock splintered.
You seen that video of the guy making recipes from Legend of Zelda and he just uses raw ingredients? Full force into a bowl of boiling water? No, that sounds amazing. Punch out? I don't think punch out's gonna be a good thing, dude. Found an item.
No time to waste. Mary was waiting.
Be the first good Star Fox game in ages? Sure would, dude. Dude, I used to be so good at Star Fox 64. I love that game. I played it so much. I could get like every ending. Doug, he makes great videos. Love that guy. Somebody link it in the Discord for me. No. Somebody share the love. We've had 12 errors throughout the course of the stream, chat. That's a lot. We normally get maybe 1 or 2, if any. 12 is a lot. This will be the last time we play a PC game until I get my new CPU for sure. It's just not working.
To exhale with relief.
It's barely working, I should say.
Unbidden, pain shot up Mary's spine and filled her eyes. Something other than her illness. The baby was coming. It was time.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna have to do a baby delivering minigame?
Suddenly still. Mary's sickness had made them forget that the ravenous mountain god was after their baby. Curses.
Making good progress in this game, I feel like. We don't have that many losses. I mean, really, since we got past like that first boss that we were super stuck on, we've had a great win rate. Oh, snap.
Altar come alive with an ominous will. Even Rhea's light couldn't keep it at bay, couldn't delay the evil of the sacrifice forced upon them.
Don't do it, Bergsons. Don't do it.
When John held her,
that was a
for the
very quick child
first
delivery.
time, she was crying the song of life. Life was all that went through her father's mind.
You gonna stream Breath of the Wild? I don't know. Seemed like people weren't that into it.
Life instead of his babies.
I only need like a weekend's worth of streams.
God.
My processor will be here on Monday. Like I don't think it's worth starting Breath of the Wild a 70-hour game minimum because I need to stream a game for one day on the weekend.
A world that at this moment was.
This is disgusting, Trevor. I wish you would not have typed that into my chat. No, that's fucking disgusting, dude.
What chance did the Bergsons have against this monstrous cruelty of an immortal god? What a rotten fate that had doomed them
I don't
to
think
this
most of the family
destiny.
will die.
How could John accept this heinous cycle of looming apocalypse and child sacrifice?
I don't think anyone else will die.
His whole body shook from the conflict inside him. Every glance from his family was like a mortal wound to his heart. Would they let hope die this day?
I'm kind of hoping that Grandma was like the one and only death. Don't do it, John! F that mountain god, dog. F him, dude. Dude, I don't think you're allowed to stream Persona 5. I feel like this game is gonna end up with me crying is what's gonna happen. Don't do it, John!
This could not be the end. No. Grandma
I'm not buying
had
any games,
already
dude.
Sacrificed herself for
I'm
them.
in a really
There
bad
would be
financial spot,
no
and I just had to spend
more
$500 of my emergency money on a new computer. There won't be any random indie games unless it's one that I already own. I'm just gonna play Binding of Isaac
Together,
tomorrow.
they were going to break that cycle.
And then Monday,
defeat unjust
I'll have a
fate.
computer again, hopefully.
And the look in their eyes became one of resolve. For life, for hope.
But how long before this baby becomes a playable character, huh? Eh? The problem, Chad, I can't buy any games, dude. There's no work prospects for any foreseeable future. We have no idea how long this is gonna go on for, so I have no idea if we're talking like things might pick up in a month or 2 months. I don't know, chat. Things are pretty serious financially right now. Not good. I'm on super duper money lockdown right now. Only spending money on essentials. Food, bills, alcohol. Only the essentials. We eat delicious fruit every time we save someone. Nice. Look at you little baby. I would love to play a random mini game, but like I just can't buy any new ones. Maybe an old one. Well, no, except I can't buy it because it's got to be on the Switch. So no. I wish I had the money to buy Untitled Goose Game. That would be a great game to one off. But
any other way to
not happening.
Ooh, many questions remained without answers. They
This is
knew
the
of
girl.
no other way than freeing Anais Sarah, the third and final spirit.
Who's that other girl?
Spirit of dreams, one who could answer
We missed something?
all their questions.
I feel like I missed something. For a roguelike, the plot pacing is really good. It is really good, dude. I love this game. I really, really am enjoying Children of Morta. The plot is amazing. I love all the Bergson characters so much. The game is jam-packed with like personality. And it's like, I don't know, yeah, it does like a really great job on the pacing. Like smaller stuff happens like with little side characters and then like the big major cutscenes, and I don't know, it's a very rewarding
The
experience.
industrial district of Terra Lava, a city with no time for daydreams.
So I think
Where
it's
machines
these
continued
two
tinkering
areas,
away,
and then I think there's
and
one more
Anais
hub
Sarah's
world after
chamber
this, and the
resided.
game's over. We might be able to beat this by the end of next week. You ever had takoyaki? Never even heard of that, my friend. Takoyaki? Hold on, chat. I gotta shoot a message out. The other girl came out of a pink furry suit, but she ditched it before you noticed. I don't think that's accurate, but I didn't see it, so I'm not sure. What other games do I have installed right now? Knights and Bikes. I have Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone installed, but I think I was gonna wait to try and play that with my new equipment. What else is good? Eagle Island's is a decent roguelite game. You know, I've been really kind of wanting to play Enter the Gungeon again. When we finish Children of Morta, we may start an Enter the Gungeon profile. I mean, I do love my roguelites, so, you know, we do like Isaac, Minecraft, Enter the Gungeon, that might be good. We do need to finish Minecraft. This week wasn't the week to do it with the equipment being what it is. And Left 4 Dead 2 should be happening soon too. Again, I'm probably gonna have to wait for the new equipment, you know. I still plan on doing Left 4 Dead as a stream. What else do I have? That's good. You know, what about Undertale? I kind of want to stream Undertale. And I do want to do that like 12-hour like Zelda stream again. I just think we should wait. I think any computer-based games, we need to wait for the new processor, which will hopefully be here on Monday. It hasn't shipped yet, which is what sucks. I really need it to ship so I can confirm when it's gonna get here. And I think I don't want to have like installed that I want to play. Undertale could be a lot of fun. I've never done an Undertale stream, dude. It seems like a requirement. You have Meat Boy? I think I have Meat Boy on Steam. I owned it on something, but I can't remember if it was Steam or a game console. My favorite developers before they sold their soul to the devil? Dude, Origin's always sucked. I don't know what you're talking about. Isn't Origin always been like an EA service? Like granola bar stuck like between my front teeth and my lip. Very annoying. Origin used to be one of my. Oh, yeah, I already read that. EA is EA the devil? EA is the devil. Actually, I don't even need to ask that. I can confirm for sure. Skis. I will say it is a shame that like 4 of these characters are melee characters and therefore like totally unviable options. That is a somewhat of a disappointment. I want to do another run. I think maybe I just call it here. Kind of got plans with my friends tonight at some point. I'd watch you play Meat Boy. Meat Boy would be good. Meat Boy could be good. I do love platformers. I have thought many times about going back to play Celeste, but Meat Boy might be a nice alternative. Those are both good options. Meat Boy and Undertale, I think, would both make good options. I need to keep working on this video in the morning. I'm not gonna work on this video in the morning. I need to start doing like 2 streams a day next week, though. See what happens. It'll be an interesting week. Once I get the new computer set up, things will be better. This might be a good time to go for 2 streams a day. I don't know. I always say that, and then it's like, it's a lot to ask of your audience, I think. Must quickly find the last spirit. Yeah, you must, dog. EA made Dragon Age Origins, and it was a good game, and everyone was like, oh man, Gord, what? Oh my god, a good game. Oh, yeah. EA sucks, dude. EA sucks a lot. Like, my god, I have a deep, passionate, burning hatred in the depths of my soul centered around that game. That sharp weapons upgrade is unlocked? Is that this one? The decrease the effects of all movement hindering attacks. Why is that like the last thing you unlock? That's crazy. I just got one more thing here unlocked too. Gemstones are dropped. Cool. Look at the corruption like getting closer and closer in. Tried to promote a game titled No Molest, but it was not popular in the US. What? They can't even go outside, dude. Everything is corrupted. We gotta be getting pretty close to the end game here. I think I'm gonna call it though. I'm gonna like, I need like a meal. I'm starving, chat. I'm gonna eat like some proper food. And then I'm gonna see what my friends are up to. And I think we're gonna hang out on remotely. We're gonna do some social distance hangouts here in a little bit. I think they're gonna start getting off work here soon. We're gonna be doing some I would stream it, but we're gonna probably be watching copyrighted videos like Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, in drinking, and then playing board games. If it was just drinking and playing board games, I'd probably stream it, but it's not. It's gonna be watching and playing games that are copyrighted. So maybe the next time. This might be a good time for me to ask them to talk about it if they want to stream with me at some point. I know my one roommate's super down to stream with me for like Left 4 Dead and stuff, but I don't know about the rest of them. Chat, I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow, I think. And if, you know, I'll be honest, if I eat dinner and it doesn't seem like anybody's close to being ready to hop onto the call, I might briefly hop back on for, like Binding of Isaac. I just wouldn't like wait around for it. It's just like a tiny possibility. But I'll probably play Binding of Isaac tomorrow. Or maybe something else on the Switch if I feel like it. Maybe I'll do a Mario Maker 2 stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Alright guys, see you later. You guys have a good Friday night. Keep safe, social distance, all that fun stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, my friends.